In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most powerful forces in business and in life, and that is something called the big momentum. But before I jump in the topic of today's video, my name is Todd Toback, and I've wholesaled a little bit more than 1,000 houses, and 95% of those were locked up by somebody on my team and not by me personally. And I specialize in transforming real estate hustlers into real estate business owners so that they can extract themselves out of their business and own an asset that throws off cash month after month after month without their day-to-day involvement. Now, if you have not been to my website, nextlevelwholesaling.com, you've got to head over there. I've got an assessment called the Next Level Wholesaling Business Assessment that is going to have you rate yourself in the 4 core areas of your real estate wholesaling business. That is acquisition, disposition, marketing, and cash flow accounting. And it's going to really show you where you're at. It's really eye-opening because it's going to tell you exactly what you need to work on to start getting that big momentum, that I'm going to talk about in this video. Very important. Now, I'm also going to, if you wait to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually get a special gift from me regarding this very topic. You're going to love it. All right, so let's talk about momentum for a second, right? When you've got momentum, it is one of the most powerful forces on earth, right? You look at like someone who's absolutely crushing it in business, and it looks like they're an overnight success, right? It looks like, oh my gosh, this guy came out of nowhere. But really what that person is experiencing is massive momentum. Now, how did they get it? Right? Well, there's 3 things that I want you to think about. And I was talking with this about one of our next level wholesaling students who's just on the verge of breaking into that momentum. Okay, so I want you to think about 3 objects. Okay, a rocket ship, an old school water pump, okay, and a locomotive. Now, what do those 3 things have in common? Well, all 3 of those are massively hard to get started, right? Think about the locomotive. It's going joof, 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 and that thing is going nowhere, right? A water pump, right? You're pumping this thing and pumping it and pumping it and pumping it, and guess what? No water's coming out, right? And the third thing is the rocket ship, right? You see all that flame and gas coming out of this thing, and the rocket ship is going nowhere. And this happens to a lot of us whenever we're trying to jump to that next level. We're trying to get momentum, trying to move, and we all want to be moving, right, at the speed of light. Well, a lot of people, they understand that that's going to be a lot of work when they start, right? But here is the key difference, right? Ironically, most people quit not when they're just starting to work and see that, but it's actually they quit when they just start seeing a tiny bit of results. So that water pump that people have, for example, let me take that for example, is that a lot of times people will start moving this lever and a little water will start coming in, right? And they're like, I'm pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping, and just a little water comes out. This is it? This is it? Right? And then, because they can't see, because they don't have the faith, what do? They quit. They quit, right? And they lose all of their momentum. Right? When all they had to do was keep pumping just a little bit further. Now, once you hit this, right, and you've got that momentum, that water will start flowing. Row, 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 row. And it's easy, right? At first you were pumping really hard, but once that water starts flowing, you could just boom, 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 and that water is coming out because you've got that momentum. Now, it's important that once you've got the momentum, it doesn't take crazy amounts of work to keep it going, right? But you must keep going when you don't see the fruit. I've talked a lot about this with my tomatoes. Got to plant a seed, and you're gonna see the harvest. Now, I believe in this so much that I actually had 3 prints made up in my office. It's got a picture of a rocket ship, a locomotive, and a water pump. Okay, and so this is my gift to you, right? If you would like the JPEGs, right, the prints for these, I will give them to you absolutely free. So if you want to head over to nextlevelwholesaling.com / I haven't even made up the domain yet, water pump. Okay, so go to nextlevelwholesaling.com/water pump. Okay, I will email you these JPEGs so that you can take them to Costco and have them put into big prints. That's the best place to do that. So just take them into Costco and make that happen. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. The momentum is there. If you're hiring, if you're trying to get to the next level, okay, just keep pumping, keep that locomotive going, keep the rocket ship going. And I'm telling you, once you get past that point, right, where you want to quit, where most people stop because they don't have the faith, they can't see the breakthrough that's about to happen, okay, that's when you know you need to turn on the gas and make it happen so that you can break through and get to the next level. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Talk to you tomorrow.